Well, we got a big show today.
It's a freedom to be yourself and say what you want and know that the intent is good. But if you're just trying to make each other laugh and be giggly, then it takes all the bad away.
Oh, yeah, fuck yeah. Your 22nd favorite podcast is back with another episode. They swore that they'd try to bring you quality product this week, but they failed miserably. It's time for Balls Out with Ben Glaze and Brett Hayes.
It's so cartoonish and stupid and ridiculous that I think it's humorous.
All right, and we are live from the Rolling Rock Basement Studio.
Grandma still here.
Wait, who are you again? Still alive and kicking. Might be days, might be weeks, might be minutes.
I'm really worried about your grandma, dude.
Yeah, I know. Seriously. I'm waiting for the day where we come over or while we're doing the podcast and it's...
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Did your Eeyore attitude just rub off on her when you were living with her?
Chest pain.
Yeah.
Okay, just wondering.
She used to be Tigger, now she's Eeyore.
I'd like to take her.
But you hardly know her.
Oh, what?
All right.
We have some riveting stuff here today.
By the way, you saw a picture of what it was like for me to do comedy last night.
Yes, I did. And
How,
it was
how full would you say that the bar was that I was...
Ben, I'm going to say it was pretty fucking full of tables and chairs.
And that's it.
And
but no
lot
bodies.
Of empty glasses.
Yeah.
What I saw from the picture that you sent me, Ben, I saw one person in there.
Yeah, and it was the guy doing stand-up.
But yeah, that's true. Maybe you should get a new iPhone, and you can have the wider widescreen on there with your pictures.
I can do it with this one.
I want you to do a panoramic next time.
All right, I will.
So I can really, really get the feeling that I'm there with you.
But I was able to... All my jokes landed except for one.
I know. I told you. I felt them at my house.
One joke that I thought was super clever, but Anne thought it was maybe a little too much.
Oh, she was there?
No, I told her before I left because I came up with it right before I left.
Yeah.
I talk about something being seriously wrong.
With your penis?
I was trying to make it not seem like something was seriously wrong, like a wife using concealer to hide bruises.
Oh.
No laughs.
No laughs?
No laughs.
Well, Ben, you can't get laughs from people that aren't there.
But you would be proud of me.
Aw, I'm always proud of you, Ben.
I switched things up at the end.
Did you take my advice?
I did my commitment issues joke into pedophile, into let's combine suicide and pedophilia, and I did my Epstein joke.
Yeah?
And I ended with Epstein didn't kill himself.
Oh, my gosh. Okay.
Even though he did.
So what happened last night? The reason I couldn't record was because I had Thanksgiving concert for my nephew. I don't even know. Oh, it was so fun. But anyways, I texted you later on, and
That's supposed to be within 200 feet of a school.
Exactly.
Pervert.
I forgot what I was talking about.
You texted me about, I texted you the picture of my set, and you had an idea for me.
Oh, yeah. And I was like, it'd be pretty cool and funny if you just randomly threw Epstein didn't kill himself in your set, just in between two jokes, and then move on and act like you never said it. And then you're like,
well, I actually believe that Epstein didn't, or he did kill himself because the toxicology report,
that would have to do with other things, but...
Yeah, it's not because of those reports.
So you started going into depth, and
those lean more towards
started
murder.
To read into it. I'm like, Ben, come on, you seen the memes? Just say it. It's funny. All right. It's
I was
funny.
actually,
and you're like, no, I won't do it. And then you got off the stage and you said you did it, and you sent me a dick pic, and I was like, what? That's kind of crazy. So I sent you a picture of my brown ass.
That is the biggest penis I have ever seen.
Is not what Brett said.
That's not what she said towards me.
I had that benefit last Friday for veterans.
Did you go?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you didn't go.
I was the first comedian up.
I'm glad that you could benefit the dogs, but not update our podcast on time.
Yeah,
asshole.
I was sick as shit.
Yeah, see?
What?
You were sick, but you went and did comedy?
It was for a good cause.
Our patrons aren't a good cause? Is that what you're saying?
No, it's not.
If you're going to do that, though, let me upload it, you dick.
All right. But anyways, so I was going to end it, my set there with that.
Don't end it, bro.
I was going to say, after I was done, I was going to say, my name is Epstein didn't kill himself.
Oh, that's funny.
But what sucked about that is they had the host go up, and then they had a 5-minute intermission because they were doing like raffles and stuff. And so you could go check that stuff out, and then they bring me up cold.
Time out. That would have been a great night to do some raffling. I'll tell you. You'd probably win everything in the bar. Seriously.
My parents won nothing. Girlfriend won nothing.
Oh, your parents were there?
Yeah. My mom and dad came.
I thought
and
your girlfriend wasn't there.
that was literally the most... That's the closest I think
Sexist.
I've ever come to
Being
seeing
hard around your parents?
what a normal family would have been like with them.
So it was your actual father and your actual mother
Yeah.
who were divorced.
Yes.
How long have they been divorced?
Since I was like 3 or 4.
Oh, okay. So you... Oh, okay.
So I have no recollection.
How was that for you?
It was interesting.
Did
Dad
did you like the
bought my
support?
mom beer. Like,
Oh, he's trying to get her in bed.
there was no, I don't know, uncomfortableness at all,
Yeah.
which is never the case.
That's good.
So that was
Nice.
interesting. But
Look
what
at you,
sucked
Ben.
is,
That's a
so
reason to be happy.
I did a couple depression/suicide jokes.
Here we go.
And I found out from the other comedians that right after my set, they told the other comedians not to do any suicide jokes.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wait, this was Friday's show?
Yes.
Oh, for the dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, so you did suicide jokes for the dogs.
One of the guys eventually said like, "Oh, a guy through the program got a dog and said that if he didn't have the dog, he'd be another suicide statistic." And so like, it was too serious of stuff.
You said that?
No,
Oh.
one of the guys from the foundation.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I kind of fucked up.
Time and place, Ben. Time and place.
I know. But yeah, you win some, you lose some.
I've got a bit of a rabbit hole we could go down, or we could
Do you want to get to the movie thing first?
do the movie thing first. I don't care either way.
You pick. Choose your own adventure podcast.
Well, well, here, I'll give you this. I read this all last night and got into a few of them that were pretty good. 21 dark unsolved mysteries that probably will never get solved.
Kid can't even read.
There's some pretty interesting ones in there.
OJ?
No. They're ones that you could probably, out of 21, maybe, I bet you could guess 4 of them.
Unsolved mystery. JFK.
No.
Seriously?
No. Dark unsolved mysteries, like dark.
All right, read me some so I can get a clue. I
right.
guess as far as...
Well, the first one's not so dark, okay?
Yeah, just...
All right,
I just want
all right.
examples.
I just need to refresh my mouth.
Because I'm so, I guess, off on my guesses.
My mouth is so not salivating because I so did not smoke pot on the way here.
Are you an ICP fan?
No, fuck yourself.
I see you drinking that Faygo.
I got Faygo because I'm a supporter of Michigan Soda Pops.
Ah.
What's your favorite kind of Faygo? All right, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Number 1, the disappearance of Bobby Dunbar, who was returned to his family but turned out to be another child.
Bobby Dunbar. That rings a bell.
And these, underneath the titles of these, there are people basically writing towards BuzzFeed telling them what it's about.
DB Cooper? Is that one?
No.
What the fuck, man?
See, that's why these are kind of cool. So this one says...
It's stuff nobody's ever heard of.
Oh, some of it. You could probably pick out like 4 of them, like I said. I just find it crazy that we'll never quite know if the kid who was returned to the Dunbars was really their son or the son of another woman who they won against in court. If that wasn't Bobby, what happened to Bobby? And if it was Bobby, why did he seem so confused about it? I did look into that one. I thought that was kind of interesting. It's a little bit of a clusterfuck.
Is there like documentaries on this shit?
I think
A Bobby Dunbar? I'm going to write that down.
It attaches all the Wikipedia pages to it. But there's some of these, actually that.
Troy, can you check into that for us?
Like
I do have a drop for that, by the way, so we can stop doing it.
Okay, I like doing it. I mean, it wasn't us doing it the whole time, anyways. The one about the little girl, Michaela or something like that we watched earlier. Remember that one documentary that you were like, you should watch this? And then I watched it, and I was like, you should watch this. And you're like, 3 months later, I'm not going to watch it. You know that little French girl where the people thought that the parents did it?
yeah.
Fuck, man. You got a thick skull today. I'm just kidding. All
yeah,
right.
when they were on vacation, she went missing.
Yeah. Number 2.
They thought the parents killed her.
Yeah. It was the parents, or it was like family friends, and
because there was somehow like evidence in the back of their vehicle, almost like the RAV4. That's another.
Oh yeah, that is a dark one.
Making a murderer.
Did that?
That's not on the list, is it?
No. Did Brendan? There was something recent about him going to like appeal or something like that. I don't know. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, no. I know there was some new evidence that they were going to use to appeal for.
Oh, yeah. Somebody in one of the prisons said they did it or something like that.
That's right.
Yeah.
While they were doing another documentary.
Yeah, when somebody dropped the soap in the bathroom and it all went to shit.
It was me!
Oh, squeegee. All right, number 2, the mystery of the Somerton Man. An unidentified man found dead in Australia who had a scrap of paper with Taman Should, meaning ended or finished on it. You've seen this one before, I'm sure. This guy that they found on the beach.
No.
Okay.
Does not ring
This
a bell.
one's interesting. The dude from Australia, the Somerton Man. He was found on the beach dead. All signs pointed to poisoning, but they didn't find anything in the toxicology report. All the tags on his clothes were cut out. There was no way of identifying him. Then they found a line from a book in his pocket or something. They said he could have been a spy, but we'll never know. Okay. Next.
Why the fuck is D.B. Cooper on this list?
Hey, Ben.
That makes total fucking sense.
We're on 3 of 21.
You said it wasn't in there, though.
Yeah, I'm right.
What about Dogman? You ever heard of Dogman?
No, I've heard of Man Bear Pig.
Okay, yeah. No, this
Similar?
is
I know what you're talking about, the chupacabra.
No. In Michigan folklore, the Michigan Dogman was allegedly witnessed in 1887. The creature is described as a 7-foot-tall, blue-eyed or amber-eyed bipedal canine.
Excuse me, Mr. Hayes.
Bipedal canine-like animal with the torso of a man and a fearsome howl that sounds like a human scream. According to legends, the Michigan Dogman appears in a 10-year cycle that falls on years ending in 7. We're going to have to wait like 8 years.
So basically a werewolf then.
Sightings have been reported in several locations throughout Michigan, primarily in the northwestern quadrant of the Lower Peninsula, where everybody is inbred.
Okay.
In 1987, the year I was born, the legend of the Michigan Dogman gained popularity when disc jockey Steve Cook recorded a song about the creature and its reported sightings. That is actually, I've heard the song.
Really?
There's actually, yeah, okay, here we go. I hope this doesn't get...
So the officer and I went out there to take a look at it.
It's a little plump.
He just tried to
Fuck
chew
it.
in around the doors.
This is creepy.
See a dog print, alongside the window there, and
Now I become death, destroyer of worlds.
obviously a dog.
Here we go. This is where it gets good.
This is ridiculous.
Recorded on a MIDI recorder.
It's cold in the deep.
How the fuck we supposed to keep peace?
Let me smell your dick. Wow. Anyways.
Why you coming home at 5 in the morning?
A cool summer morning in early June is when the legend began.
Good month.
At a nameless logging camp in Wexford County where the Manistee River ran.
Hey, that's a river in
11
Michigan.
lumberjacks
Dude, this is like the legend of... This is like the Edmund Fitzgerald. song.
Lives and lives on.
They chased it around till it ran inside a hollow log.
How long?
A logger named Johnson grabbed him a stick, poked around the inside.
It sucked his
Then the thing let out an unearthly scream and came out.
And I said, my name is Sue. How do you do?
Hey, dog, how's it going?
Was that actual audio?
I think it was. You talked
Actual
over it.
dog audio. Oh, no, we heard it, Ben.
No.
No, it's okay. We heard it. That guy just made it. He took audio of his stomach growling, and he. All right, you're going to spend the time to find that again.
Nope, it's
All
not
right.
playing anymore. All right.
Number 3, Ben, the Yuba County Five, who all had mild mental or psychiatric issues and mysteriously went missing. 5 young men went missing in California after seemingly being chased up a mountain in their car. Months later, 4 of their 5 bodies were found malnourished, but the 5th has never been found. People think that
They
since
ate 'em.
the men were mentally challenged, they were targeted, or that the 5th man murdered them, but the theory seems unlikely. I think, like what you said, the best theory would be that they ate him.
Yeah, because they were malnourished.
Right. All right. Next one. The death of Rebecca Zahau, who was found at her millionaire boyfriend's home. She was found bound and hanging naked off the balcony of her boyfriend's beachside mansion. There was a mysterious message written in black paint on her bedroom door reading, "She saved him. Can you save her?" Here's one. The Black Dahlia.
Ah, yes.
Whose murder in
Famous.
1947 became highly publicized due to the graphic nature of what happened to her. This one is obviously super well known, but the fact that no one knows who the killer is and that they're wild is pretty crazy as fuck. Number 6, the case of Timothy Pitson, who disappeared after his mother's body was found with a note saying Timothy was okay and would never be found.
But he didn't wear deodorant and had wet spots in his armpits all the time.
I don't get it, Ben. Everyone needs to read this because it's nuts. Amy Fry Pitson checked her 6-year-old son out of school, and 3 days later, her body was found in a hotel where she had died of an apparent suicide. Epstein didn't kill himself.
Yes, he did.
A note was found next to her saying that Timothy was safe with people who would
McVeigh.
care for him, and he would never be found.
But he bombed
They've never been
Oklahoma.
Yeah. This is... No, Ben. This one's cool. Australia's serial rapist, Mr. Cruel, who has never been caught. Ben, can you explain his mask?
Wait, was that his real name?
Yes. Mr. Cruel.
Ah, it's like a bondage mask, it looks like. It's basically like a wool cap where you have, you know, the eyes and the mouth cut out, but it looks like the eyes and mouth are zippers.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a bondage thing where he's a gimp.
Gimp.
Now, do you think Cruel
Or an
is
imp, Game of Thrones.
is Cruel his actual last name, or is that almost like, you know, Ivan the Terrible from
Ooh. I don't know.
Devil Next Door?
No, I don't think. I think it's the name that they gave him, Ben.
Watch that documentary
Yeah.
if you haven't.
Did we talk about that?
We did.
Yes, we did.
I still wish there was some piece of evidence that made me think, yeah, he's guilty, or no, he's innocent.
I hate fucking documentaries that end
leave it
like that.
Yeah.
Like the one about the girl that we were talking about earlier. That's kind of how they left it. It's like, nobody fucking knows.
Ooh, is this on here? The Zodiac Killer.
Ben, I'll let you know.
Because that's one where it's like you get to the end of the movie or whatever, or you read about it and there's no resolution. Where it's almost kind of like the Golden State Killer until recently.
Ooh, yeah. Are they doing a movie on that?
They should. Documentary or
something.
something.
Like
oh,
that.
Speaking of that, I've been talking with Ann about, because I've been telling her all the new news that's been coming out about Epstein.
Yeah.
And like normally with documentaries like Michael Jackson, the OJ, that's right, Wade. Monica Lewinsky. Did you see the Monica Lewinsky
I have
Bill
not
Clinton
watched
one?
that one,
That
no.
one's really good. And Monica looks hot as shit in that.
Really? Is there like any like nudes?
No. But those are all things that we were kids for.
Yeah.
And it's basically you remember hearing certain things,
Right.
but you weren't like in it. Whereas like with this Epstein thing, if you're paying attention, you're fully into it.
Yeah.
But eventually, when there's a documentary, you're gonna find out shit that you had no idea was there that whole entire time.
Right. It's
like the Fire Festival documentary that everybody loves.
Yeah.
I remember looking for stuff for the radio show and coming across the picture, the famous
Hashtag
picture,
Throwback Thursday.
yeah, of the sandwich that was just 2 pieces of bread and like a Kraft single on it on a paper plate, and that was their food that they paid for, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. And then paying attention to that. But then when you watch the documentary, there's so much other shit you had no idea was going on.
Yeah. Ja does not rule.
Yeah. So that's what I'm waiting for with the Epstein thing.
It's like if ABC were to know all this stuff about Epstein and just like keep it close to them for forever,
know,
and then they
seriously.
just let it all come out, and
They're
it's
like,
like,
oh,
whoa, I learned so much.
We're going to put out like a 2-hour documentary and release a podcast and just give us the fucking... do you know the news lady that was recorded talking about all that from 3 years ago?
No, I don't.
She was some, I'd say, mid-sized broad. She had the blonde hair down to just above her shoulders. She's pretty skinny. I'd say she's about 110, 112. Pretty blue eyes with a little bit of hazel right in the middle if you look real close. Her left ear is a little higher than her right, and her right tit is a little bit higher than her left. She's got a droopy vag, I'll tell you that much, but that much you can't see on the television. All in all, she's a great reportress.
Okay.
I thought you put new drops on there, Ben.
No.
Wow, slacking. First he gets here late after I get
Shut
here
up.
late. Second,
We didn't go
have
through
the
this
right-
whole list, or I thought you were just going to give me like a sampling.
No, we're going through it already.
Damn it. This is going to take forever.
Okay, I'll move along. I'll find some good ones here, bien. Ooh, I've never heard of this one, which I feel like I should know. The Lane Bryant mass murder.
Lane Bryant sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's a plus-size women's store.
Oh, yeah, that's
But I don't remember hearing about this. This one was kind of weird.
Fat and sassy.
It happened on a Saturday morning in the southern suburbs of Chicago. A person walked into the store, held people hostage for a short time, and murdered everybody in there.
Jesus.
The person got away and was actually never found. A manager who wasn't even scheduled to come in that day called 911 and just said, "Lane Bryant, hurry." One person survived the shooting, but the person has not been identified. They're not even sure if the killer was a man or a woman. The 911 call is super chilling.
That's chill.
It's chill.
Speaking of big women, let me just tell you about this real quick, because I don't know if we're going to get to like any news.
Fuck news. We're all about news.
There's a
Ben.
bar in Dubai that's making headlines because it's offering women free drinks based on how much they weigh.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
According to the bar's promotion, the more you weigh, the more free drinks you can get. So here it pays to be fat.
Yeah.
The promotion works like this. A woman can either weigh herself on a scale at the entrance of the club or simply write her weight on a piece of paper and hand it to the... Well, you could just fucking lie.
Yeah, I'm 500 pounds.
No, step on the damn scale.
Yeah, bitch.
Although we have a weighing machine at the bar entrance,
Wang.
we do not insist our guests to verify the weight. Well, that's bullshit.
Wow, Ben.
Yeah, seriously. But
Why are they doing
it's
that?
good to gain
They're
weight.
just trying to get people fucked up and pregnant, or what?
They say we don't have to be serious on everything, Brett. Dubai is a city for entertainment and fun. We never ask women to check their weight. We trust them and just serve whatever number they wrote on the paper without asking questions.
Yeah, I'm not going to take any advice about women from guys from Dubai, especially. Thank you, though.
Yeah, seriously.
Thank you, next.
For every kilogram, women at the club get one drink. The currency of $1 is equal to $3.67. Blah blah blah. That means a woman.
That's a fresh exchange rate, Ben.
That means a woman who weighs 150 pounds would get $68 worth in drinks.
Damn.
Basically half your weight.
Fuck. That's like how much my cock weighs.
Seriously, that's a
Right.
dude.
Yeah.
That's a bar that you go hog hunting at. They're gonna be
hog hunting,
or some people call it harpooning.
Oh, we're going harpooning, Ben. We're gonna go get us some blubber. Go get us them big old girls.
Another one from the list, John Benet Ramsey. That's a good one.
Big and beautiful.
Zodiac Killer.
That's on there?
No, but I'm
Damn
just
it.
throwing it on there right now.
Bastard.
This one was, I remember hearing about this, the disappearance of Amy Lynn Bradley, who went missing during the Caribbean cruise. She disappeared on a cruise ship, and there were rumors that she was trafficked. They found a photo of a really similar-looking woman on an escort site.
OJ's not on there? You got to see what's going on over here.
OJ, well, yeah, OJ wouldn't be on here because it was technically solved.
What about, God, yeah, I guess this other one that I'm thinking, Casey Anthony.
Also, I believe was technically solved.
Yeah. Did you know she's supposedly putting out like a documentary about it?
Woman needs to fucking lay low still.
Yeah.
Yeah, Madeline McCann, that was the one. That was the last one on the list.
All right.
Man, whatever.
Interesting. I need to check in to see if there's. I need you to email me that list so I can.
I will once I can email. Down here. But yeah, I highly suggest it. It was
because if there's documentaries, they're all going to be compelling.
Yeah, I want to actually. I've never seen too much about John Benet Ramsey. I kind of want to.
That's true. Me neither.
Read into that one of these days. But if you want to check out the list, it was posted November 17th on BuzzFeed. 21 dark unsolved mysteries that probably never got solved or get solved.
Nice.
Yeah.
Way to bring something nice to the table, Brett.
Thanks, Ben. This literal table that we're at right now.
Oh, you also brought something else to the table.
Yeah, D&O. That's DANDO.
Yeah. If you go to
.com.
manscaped.com, you get the Lawnmower 2.0 kit. You get $10 off.
Yeah, your pubes will stay out of your face pubes.
And free shipping.
Yeah, you replace those P's with T's and it's a bad word.
We're about a month away from Christmas. Get this for your significant other.
Get it for me, honestly.
Seriously, yeah. Send us.
Yeah.
Manscaped if you're listening.
I heard you can get a deal if you type in D&O.
Yeah, seriously. Dando.
Dando.com.
No, but you get this great idea about movie directors.
Ben, I did. I'm on top of my shit this week.
Yeah. And we even got a couple listeners to jump in on this.
Yeah, the fucking usuals.
Yeah.
Max and Justin.
I didn't look at theirs. You didn't look at theirs, did you?
No. I saw that. I just got a notification that they posted, but I'm trying to pull that up right now.
There was one genre of film that I just could not land on a director.
Okay, how about I read the question first?
All right.
I'm going to get my phone because I'm not logged in on this computer.
Motherfucker. Static electricity.
We're going to cut this part out.
All right, best directors in certain genres. I put hey patrons in the Reddit. Ben and I will be recording tomorrow, blah, 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 blah. I watched Green Inferno 2 nights ago on Netflix.
That's how it started. Yeah.
And saw fucking Eli Roth's name just popping across the screen every 2 seconds at the beginning. I was like, shit.
Why did he direct, write, produce?
Yeah, basically all of
shit?
it. Yeah, it was. He did most of that. He also did the Hostel movies.
Okay.
So I was like, Eli Roth is really fucking good at gory horror movies. He's a good
Green
actor
Inferno
too?
Gore horror. Gore horror.
Yeah, it's cannibalism. So yeah, but he's in Inglourious Bastards, as an actor.
Oh, really?
You know who he is? He's the Bear Jew.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's Eli Roth.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's why I was like,
oblige him.
Yeah, it's not exactly his genre.
God, I gotta watch
it's
that
not
movie
his
again.
genre, but yeah. So I was gonna say him for horror movies. He does a really good job at those, I think. And Wang or whatever, James Wan.
That's mine. You stole. That's mine because he did Conjuring, Insidious.
Yeah.
He does. Those to me are the best franchises, I guess, for horror movies.
Yeah, this day and age.
Yeah, seriously.
I think so, for sure.
I mean, there's old school stuff like Halloween, like the original Halloween,
classic.
Nightmare on Elm Street. Friday Night the 13th is really not that scary for
Leaving
me. But
Neverland, all that kind of stuff.
yeah, exactly. But yeah, Juan does.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that he
Great.
uses that one actor as the dad in like all of his fucking movies, but
I do because I love that guy.
well, I love that
He's
actor.
great.
But it's like, okay,
Oh, he's crossing over universes. No, what the hell? Oh, he also did Saw movies. You're talking about Hostel and that kind of genre.
Yeah.
He did some of those too.
so should we put Juan in like ghost flicks?
Yeah, I guess. Horror.
Yeah, thriller, horror.
I mean,
ghost.
even if he's not directing on most good horror movies you see, he's like a producer. He's almost like J.J. Abrams of like.
Oh my god.
That's my sci-fi one, by the way.
Yeah.
J.J. Abrams. I mean, he made me interested in Star Trek, which is saying a lot.
Yes. He did the first like remake.
Yeah.
Recently. Right?
Exactly.
And did he produce on the second one?
Possibly. But yeah, and then of course, Force Awakens, and now hopefully Rise of Skywalker is going to be a great bookend.
Right.
I'm hoping.
It looks like it. What's your prediction?
Titties.
How this incredible system is just cranking out a ridiculous amount of money every single week for.
I'm so fucking sick of getting these phone calls, dude.
What's it about?
System.com.
If
you go there, you can actually finish reviewing all the information, and if you like what you see, cool. You can hop on the phone with our team members.
Spam, like, hey, you want to make $500,000 a year selling eggs?
Like literally, look, my phone history. All these red ones are all.
Ugh.
They're all spam.
All right.
Sorry.
Oh
yeah.
Do you have another genre?
Yes. Max's was also J.J. Abrams.
For sci-fi?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna read Illinois Justin's. You go. You talk.
I came up with. I have one that I don't know if you'd have, but I think you'd agree with my pick.
Probably not. Just kidding.
I just titled the genre dialogue.
Okay.
It goes Tarantino then Kevin Smith.
Oh yeah.
Like if you go into either of those two's movies, you're expecting dialogue.
Yeah.
You're gonna get a shit ton of it,
and you gotta
it's
pay
gonna be
attention to
really
it.
fucking good
And relevant.
And so, I mean, that's not a genre, but
no. But
Tarantino's one of my favorite directors, and I wanted to try to, fit him in there somewhere.
I was trying to figure out what genre he would be in.
But dialogue is what he does.
Right.
And so, same thing with Kevin Smith.
Maybe Tarantino would be like
but Tarantino's
period piece.
Basically done every genre.
Yeah, that's true.
Except for sci-fi and I think like romantic comedy.
Yeah, true.
Which I was worried that he was going to do sci-fi and do Star Trek because that was rumored to be his next movie.
Yeah. Let's put him in the genre of real head scratchers.
Now, they're doing a fourth Star Trek movie.
May the fourth be with you.
I think they just announced the director. Now, if Tarantino is not directing, not writing, but has his hands in it, fine. Let him get his Star Trek shit out of the way.
Let him fist the shit out of that Star Trek.
Let him be
movie.
like an executive producer or something.
Yeah, like Weinstein or something.
But there's an interview where he talks about how his last movie is going to be like the epilogue to all of his movies, where it's going to kind of tie in everything. And
I like the fact
and he's acknowledged
that they're all the same world.
Yes.
Yeah.
They all exist in the same universe.
I love when directors do that with movies.
What did I just watch the other day?
Probably not anything that I suggested.
No, I rewatched The Hateful Eight, the extended version that's on Netflix.
You have so much to watch, but I have time to rewatch the extended 4-hour version of The Hateful Eight. Oh no, Death, Love, and Robots that's only fucking 10 minutes long. Or Eli that's an hour and 28 minutes long. Oh, fuck you, Ben. Fuck you in the fucking face.
Jeez.
Blah, 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 blah.
Whatever. That's basically what you're hearing whenever I talk to you.
No, it's
you're
someone
like, I'm not even going to listen to you or take your suggestion.
Someone in the cabin smoking those Apple cigarettes, the ones that Leonardo advertises at the end of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. God, I can't wait for that to come back on a video.
10th. I know. I can't wait either. I also read.
To watch
I was actually looking into that last night. I read something that they're going to try and do something with that, like they did for Hateful Eight.
Yeah,
and do like an extended episode type deal.
Yes,
yeah, that'll be cool.
Same thing with It. Both chapters. They're talking about doing like the second one was supposed to be 4 hours, so they're talking about doing a 6 hour.
The second one was pretty close to 3, wasn't it?
It was over 3.
Was it?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, but there was
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
No, because I would have been like, wow, It 2 is longer than Avengers Endgame. It would have gotten more publicity.
Okay. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong.
You are.
All right.
Admit it.
Okay.
No, say it in a full sentence.
The last one I have on here, I guess mobster, gangster movies, Scorsese.
Scorsese, for
Yes.
sure.
I can't wait for next weekend to watch The Irishman.
Yes.
Dude.
Irishman is not the preferred nomenclature, dude. It's Chinaman.
Canceled.
Lebowski.
We just got canceled.
Oh, wow.
Shane Gillis.
There's those jokes we all love, Ben.
Well, I mean, come on.
Come
it's a tie-in.
You're funny.
It's a reference.
Comedy. I was gonna say
that's the one I had trouble with. I was thinking that too. I looked through his filmography, but
who's the other one?
Yes, he's got Anchorman. He's got Talladega Nights, Step Brothers. Basically, every movie he has is a
Knocked
Will Ferrell
Up.
movie. No, that's
not?
Apatow.
That's the other person I was thinking of.
Me too, because
Hashtag me too.
Knocked Up, 40-Year-Old Virgin, classics.
Yes, great stuff.
But
Those two.
I don't.
Those two.
And then there's also Seth Rogen and his partner Evan.
They're more
I mean,
writers,
Superbad
though, I
is one of my favorite
Yeah.
It's a top movie for me.
For sure. Same here. Did you see Good Boys?
I did.
Did you like it?
At first, I bought it without seeing it.
Yeah.
And at first, I was like, "Fuck, I shouldn't have bought this. We should just rented it." But damn, was it good?
Yeah, I had the same feeling. I really wanted to see it, and then it took a couple minutes to get into, but it was fucking hilarious. Just hearing kids swear like that and say the shit that they say is great.
I think the lead actor, and then they fuck up words, like normal words that you would say in everyday life.
Yep.
They say it like how little kids would say it because they, don't take it in a full. I can't think of almost like Undercunder Cop.
Brunder. Oh, fuck! Don't get me started. I was an idiot 2 weeks ago. Almost started watching Undercover Brother 2.
Oh my god,
that movie I got 30 seconds into, and I was like, hey, not happening,
dude.
Period.
Is that because there was a preview for it on The Good Boys? Oh, that's what I'm pissed about. Why do they put previews on movies you buy?
Why do they?
Yeah, it pisses me off.
Well, so you go buy more movies.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. They should only be on the rentals.
Hey, Hollywood, we've been doing this one way for the past 50 years. Ben doesn't like it. Let's fucking change it.
No, but there's some movies that you get that don't have trailers.
Those are fucking peasant movies.
No, they're good movies.
Oh, okay.
Or there's like Fight Club where you put it in and it's like the menu for Never Been Kissed.
Are you complaining about trailers? Cause
yes. But anyways, Undercover Cop 2 came on, and I was like, I said to Anna,
Undercover Brother.
Why do they even make movies like that? You know it's going to be absolute shit.
Because they think that, the first one was a shitty cult classic. Maybe the second one will thrive as well.
But it has nobody in it. It's a bunch of nobodies.
No. Bunch of nobodies. Not even Ed Griffin.
Exactly.
Or mayonnaise
Chappelle.
sandwiches. Or Carmen Electra.
I can't believe Dave Chappelle was in that movie.
Was he?
Yeah.
Hell, Davey.
Davey.
What are...
I was trying to think of action, too.
I don't want to say Michael Bay.
Yeah, I mean, either.
He's blockbuster.
The only
Summer
thing
blockbuster, I'd say.
Really good I can say about Michael Bay is that the
More like Michael Gay.
The CGI in Transformers holds up.
Oh, dude. That's always been impressive.
And normally CGI does not hold up. It looks like shit after a few years.
Right.
But if you watch those movies today, it still looks just as good.
That's a really good point. I never realized that.
Yeah. So
that's a great point, Ben. But you suggested
kudos to him.
Watch those, so I'm definitely not gonna do it.
I didn't suggest to watch those.
I'm gonna fucking cut you.
Do you have any more? Is that it?
I'm trying to think. Oh, yeah, I gotta read Illinois Justin's.
Oh, and Max Boras.
All right, Max's was JJ.
He only had one?
That was it. Yeah.
Way to slack.
He's probably busy pounding Vandy.
Is
she must be getting pounded because she didn't take the time to respond.
Or is sci-fi the only genre of movie he watches?
Probably. He looks kind of like it. Illinois Justin, Matthew Vaughn. You know who that is?
Nah.
Nor do I. I first learned...
For what genre?
Well, I'm going to read it. I first learned of him from the Kick-Ass movie.
Ah.
I watched some behind-the-scenes extras, and he has a real eye for technical fighting scenes. His movies are more visceral and realistic during fighting sequences. That was a great movie, Kick-Ass, by the way.
Yeah.
People actually
Second
get
one,
hurt,
too.
and you can see injuries progress during some brutal fights. Maybe you've never heard of this guy, but check his credits. Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. Snatched. Kick-Ass 1 and 2, Kingsman franchise, and two X-Men movies, Fantastic Four.
Dude,
Yeah.
Kingsman, game changer.
That looks good.
The first one.
The Kingsman.
You're talking about the new one that's coming out?
Yeah.
You're talking about the
You're talking
original.
about the first one?
Yeah. The fight scene in the church alone is worth watching.
Yeah.
It is one of the coolest fight scenes I've ever seen in a movie.
Mm-hmm, definitely.
But yeah. All right. So yeah, I get that. Dude does do some cool shit.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd really give him, I guess, best, but that's it. That's all he had.
That's all he had. Who's a good musical director?
Fuck if I know.
Yeah, fuck if I know. Matthew Broderick, probably.
Whoever did Walk the Line.
Oh, or Dewey Cox. We're smoking weed, Dewey. You don't want no part of this.
Man.
But will I become addictive? It has no addictive qualities. Well, is it expensive? It's the cheapest drug out there. Sorry.
Yeah, about that.
You'd get it if you fucking watched any of the movies I talk about.
Have I got a deal for you?
Probably not. D and O. That's D and O.
No, Thanksgiving's coming up, and I have a way for you, for me, and for all of our listeners, patrons, and freebies to make money on Thanksgiving.
I like money.
Oh, you do?
I like money.
You know what I say? Well, that's what I hear.
The
when
cash register says that,
right.
Ben. That's a pretty old-timey cash register as well.
You don't have to keep your family Thanksgiving fights privates this year. Privates, not private.
Okay.
Now you can argue with your relatives while a bunch of perverts watch.
Chat roulette?
A porn site called Cam Soda.
Cam Soda, let me write this down here.
It's not like your homepage. Have you ever been on
Not
Cam
yet,
Soda?
Ben. No, I've never heard of it.
Seriously?
Yeah. All I've heard of is
a
chat
good one.
roulette and Omegle or whatever.
Cam Soda is where you go and you give like coins for them to do stuff. Once they get to a certain goal, they do certain
One
things.
second, let me cross this out. I ain't paying for that shit.
No, write it down
Okay,
because
I'll
it's
write
going
it
to
back
come in
down.
handy for this, for
Let
you
me
to
write
make
it
money.
back down here. Wait, should I underline it?
A porn site called Cam Soda will cover the cost of your entire Thanksgiving dinner if you live stream the whole thing online. Yes, apparently there are enough Thanksgiving fetishists out there to make it worth their while. They'll pay up to $250 to cover your meal.
Just to watch you eat?
All you have to do is set up a camera and live stream it. Nothing R-rated or even PG-13 needs to happen. There's no nudity required. You just have to eat with the knowledge that a bunch of people are watching you.
So if I want to make out with my cousin, I have to do it behind camera?
Possibly pantless.
Ooh.
Plantless, too.
Yeah. It's a plantless diet.
They all died. For legal reasons, everyone at your dinner has to be over 18. Well, that's not going to happen. Because I like to invite kids. Hi, Wade. So this might be more popular with Friendsgiving crowds. Especially people in their 20s who need the money and don't find the whole live streaming thing as creepy in general. All you have to do is go to Thanksgiving Cams at camsoda.com.
Honestly,
dude, it's $250, man.
Yeah, but with everybody, like if you're celebrating with family, it's like everybody spent $20 and brought their own. Like, no, it's already covered. I'm relying on my family to pay for my dinner.
Yeah, but all you have to do is set up a phone somewhere so it's recording what's going on, and you're gonna make $250.
I have a way that we can scam the system, Ben.
How?
Let's pre-record ourselves as if it's Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah.
Would that work?
Are you finding faults?
We'll tell them we want in, and then we'll pre-record ourselves like eating, and then we'll get the money from the guys or the ladies or the big boys and girls, and then
Eat it.
Yeah, we'll eat it, and we'll be able to spend time with our family. But like at the same time, it's like in all the movies where you replace like the security camera footage with something that you did earlier. You know? Wow.
I can't wait to eat it.
On camera.
So yesterday, sorry to get off topic.
No, you're good.
Everybody's like, hey, they're going to make a Joker sequel. Hey, Joker sequel,
Yeah.
Joker sequel. 4 hours later, that's a fucking myth. It's all bogus bullshit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Thank God.
It's all bogus. For now, at least.
What about him doing more origin stories, though?
Right.
Is that true?
The story that I read, this was a second story that debunked it or whatever, said that people may have gotten confused because it seems like he signed on to do 2 movies for DC.
Before he did, like, Joker's one of them,
yeah.
and then there's another?
Yeah. So I hope that they connect this with the new Batman that they're doing, the Matt Reeves one.
I'm fine. I just want, to me, I want
Or they go
Joker
off of
to be
that-
standalone.
Yeah, either way, but they
I
need to
want
go
nothing.
off of that framework.
Yeah.
And get it right.
Well, apparently in the new Batman, he's going to be more like a private eye detective or whatever, which should be interesting.
Yeah, but at the same time,
because I mean, Pattinson is in the thing. He's he's not big, and he's just in a suit. So
I think he'll be interesting at it. I'm gonna give him a shot more than I will Ben Affleck. But did you see all the people from the Justice League saying release the Snyder cut of Justice League?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gal
I'd be
Gadot
interested in
and stuff
seeing
is
that.
like, release it. I would too, because his daughter died right in the middle of them doing
Right.
that.
And what came out was horse shit.
Yeah, basically.
Dog shit.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Elephant poop.
Yeah.
Dung beetles.
Yes, that is very true.
A fight over feces.
Which one would be the shittier version?
Tripping balls out of my mind.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of those movies. DC really,
Shazam was good.
sucks
I like
a
Shazam.
dick. Yeah, Shazam
was
was good.
Was fun. Wonder Woman was good as well. So I don't think they're all horrible. I think they can be better though, for sure.
Yeah, man, that would be interesting to see the Snyder version though.
Yeah, it would be.
But he did Man of Steel, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of eh.
Yeah, I saw another article last night that said the guy who plays Superman.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that guy's name. Oh, by the way, speaking
Big Sexy, yeah,
that guy in Justice League,
Henry Cavill, sorry.
His whole fucking mustache thing from Justice League being CGI'd out.
Yeah.
Looked like total shit.
Yeah, Ben. It's been 2 years probably since that movie came out.
God.
Did you see
was that distracting? And
Oh my god, yeah. Did you see
if the movie couldn't be any more shitty, that made it more shitty.
the Ryan Reynolds spoof with his gin?
With Hugh Jackman?
No, it's Ryan Reynolds. It's like a 20-second thing. You should look it up on your phone. Do it, Ben. Do it.
What do I?
It's funny. Ryan Reynolds gin mustache. It's hilarious. He basically mocks that whole shindig there.
From Superman or from Justice League?
Yeah.
Dude is funny as fuck.
I love Ryan Reynolds. I would have his kids if I could.
Dude, have you seen the video with him and Hugh Jackman where they talk about Sexiest Man Alive?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Those two are America's couple, I tell you.
Them and Jimmy Kimmel and Matt Damon.
Yeah.
Or Conan and Paul Rudd. Every time Paul Rudd has to play a clip, he plays that one classic clip. God,
I love Paul Rudd.
Celebrity couples are
I would
great.
fuck him too. Oh my god, there's so many dudes I would just fuck in Hollywood.
You know the show Billy on the Street?
Billy on the street.
Yeah, Billy Eichner.
He's making dreams come true. Billy on the street.
For $1. Sorry. Go for it.
He had Chris Evans and Paul Rudd on the same episode, and he was going up to people saying, "Who would you fuck?"
Yeah.
And one chick was like, "Paul Rudd," because like he just doesn't age.
Right. True.
And that's so true.
It's true. And his cute little dances that he does in every movie. Good. You notice that? He dances in every fucking movie he's in.
One of my favorite things he's ever done was in an okay movie, Wanderlust, where he's trying to get amped up to fuck Jennifer Aniston.
That
and he's in the mirror.
Is my favorite.
Or no,
part.
he's gonna fuck another chick, right?
Oh, can we play that part? Can we listen to that?
I'm gonna give you this dick.
Here, you look up the Ryan Reynolds one.
Okay. Ryan Reynolds gin.
Ryan Reynolds gin.
The Process.
Sucking on
Aviation
that
gin. Is that it?
No, mustache. Type mustache in there too. Sucking on my big old cock, licking on a big old butt.
Does drinking aviation gin make you feel like a superhero? I wouldn't know.
Oh, dude, that's so fucking good.
Explain it, Ben.
So he has a mustache, and then he takes a sip of gin, but the cup goes over. You can't see his mustache anymore. When it comes away, mustache gone. It looks like he's shaved.
Mm-hmm.
But then he says, "I wouldn't know," and he starts rubbing where the mustache is, and all of a sudden you start seeing like a skin-colored mustache that's there. It's fucking great.
Basically,
One of
Paul
those
Rudd
cases.
is he's been given like a hall pass kind of, in a sense, and he's getting prepped in a mirror to
have sex with someone that's not his wife,
and she's very sexy if I remember correctly.
Oh God, this was your idea, George. It's a good idea, right? It's a good idea. Monogamy is sexual slavery. She got an exquisite pussy. Well, how about my exquisite erection, huh? Eva, what do you think? You like my exquisite erection? Do you like my erection selection? What do you think, Eva? Yeah? You gonna take it? You gonna take that dick? You gonna take that dick, huh? I'm gonna pop off a piece of my dick. Oh yeah, I'm fixin' to fuck you. I'm fuck you. I'm gonna get it all up in your vag. Get it up in your vag with my dick. With my dick. Gonna put it in with my dick. I'm gonna put my dick in. I'm gonna put my dick in. What's up, man?
Hey,
You alright?
man.
What's up?
Now there's some stuff that needs to go on the drum machine.
Yeah, seriously. Gosh. Okay. Talk amongst yourselves while I try to find this one
I'm
thing that I thought of.
talking amongst myself.
You want to read a story real
I
quick?
love to read a story. It's 1 page long but double spaced.
2.5 pages.
You always give me the 2.5 double spaces. Yeah.
All right, hit me.
I will hit you, bud. Coming at you live with my fist. All right, guys. Well, Ben is currently searching his phone to find whatever he's trying to find. I'm going to read the story about a British man who nearly died from a parasite. 32-year-old man visited Africa with 3 friends in 2017. They traveled to Zambia, Zimbabwe, before visiting Malawi for 5 days. The group swam and canoed every day, blah, blah, blah. Wow, man. In October last year, he noticed a loss of feeling in both his legs, but put that down to fatigue from cycling.
Yeah.
I don't like this story.
He
checked himself into a hospital when basic...
a hospital?
I don't like the double spaces, Ben. I'm having troubles. But he checked himself into a hospital when basic tasks like climbing the stairs to his flat became exhausting. James was given antibiotics and sent home, but a week later, he felt even worse and so returned to Chelsea and Westminster Hospital. He said, I explained to them that something serious was going on. I went to the neurological department and they did blood tests to see what was up. They determined quite quickly that my immune system was attacking my spine, leading to the loss of control of my legs. I was put on a... What?
That's not good.
No, because if you can't use your legs, Ben, what's that mean?
Cool wheelchair, dick.
I was looking more for you can't use your dick.
Cripples are not cool.
I was put on a 6-month course of steroids to counter this, but they didn't actually know what had caused it.
Don't get me started. New Terminator.
Oh, dude. Have you heard about that?
Ben, you want to talk Terminator, or can I finish the story?
Let me just quick jump in with this.
All right,
Terminator did
speaking of-
so well.
What?
People liked it so much.
Bullshit.
There's
Are you writing for The Onion?
2 sequels.
No.
And there was supposed to be an Alien 5. That's a direct sequel to the second one.
Yeah.
That might actually get put back into production.
Oh, I bet.
And
oh my God, Ben.
Hulu is doing an Alien series.
Really?
Yeah.
Just like Amazon's doing a Lord of the Rings series.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
For real?
Dude, this is already the biggest budgeted streaming television show. They just signed on for a 2nd season, and they're not even done filming the first.
Have they...
Amazon already was like, yep.
Did they shoot the pilot before they did all this? Or...
They must have. Or...
What the fuck?
I don't know. But it's like a $500 million...
Dude, we had
thing.
what? 6 hours of walking? Now we're going to get even more?
Oh, this is pre-Fellowship. So it should be interesting.
So The Hobbit.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know. I hope... not a fan of those Hobbit movies.
Motherfucker. No, the only one... The one thing I'll give them credit for is they got the dragon shit perfect.
Yes.
Benedict
Cumberbatch.
That was one of my favorite things from reading in the book was him talking with the dragon. And my God, to see that on screen was amazing. But,
And the song I See Fire from Ed Sheeran, it's actually like a remake of the song. But it's on the soundtrack. It's good.
What about Ramble On?
Ramble on. Someone else want to sing my song.
Yeah.
Is that on the...
Depths of Mordor.
Really?
Yeah, he talks about Lord of the Rings.
Yep.
Got to get back to that story, but... Yeah.
What?
Back to the parasite.
You know, it didn't look too much more interesting.
Oh, it gets interesting.
Okay, you promise?
Yes.
Because these double spaces are throwing me off.
Talking about maybe...
These double helixes is what it made of.
He lost all the feeling in his legs.
His dick.
Did you lose your place?
Doctors from the hospital for tropical diseases eventually told James a parasitic worm. Oh, gosh.
Yes.
I did see this headline the other day. had crawled up his penis and laid eggs in his body.
Dick.
Do that like 10 more times.
Dick.
Parasite dick.
Ooh, that's actually good.
I'm gonna put my dicks in ya.
A double dick.
I couldn't find the audio clip of Galifianakis, but it's a movie with Michael Cera, and somebody disassembles his car and reassembles it in his living room. Is disassemble a word?
Dissembles and resembles is not. Well, resemble is
Reassemble.
Yeah.
In his living room, and when he walks in, he goes, "Well, shit on a goddamn dick."
What
And
movie?
I can't remember the name of it, but it's one of the funniest lines I've ever heard in my entire life.
Put my dicks in ya.
All right.
Okay.
So, Parasite up the dick hole.
Yeah. You ever seen the movie Walking Tall?
Yes.
That's the first time I ever heard about that type of thing because they're in the.
It's making my dick hurt.
Was it Walking Tall?
Walking Tall?
No. It
is-
was the one, the Rundown, I think, with Sean William Scott.
Well, yeah. It's either.
Where they go into the jungle.
You have the
and-
one with Sean William Scott and the one with Knoxville.
This is the one with Sean
And then
William
you have
Scott
the one
and-
with the two of them, which I think is called Dukes of Hazzard.
No, Rundown. The Rock, Sean William Scott. It's like, don't pee in the water, because if you pee in the water, that opens up your urethra for
Yeah,
parasites
exactly.
to go up it.
Fuck that noise.
It'd be hot to fuck the worms. Once in the body, the worms move through the blood to areas such as the liver and bowel. After a few weeks, they start to lay eggs. I like mine fertilized. Some eggs remain inside the body and are attacked by the immune system. If it's left untreated, it could have severe consequences.
Like how severe?
Well, then, let me tell you. James was prescribed a medication called, not even going to try, that kills the worms. He said that killed my infection, but I was left basically debilitated.
Do you think with him having worms, like he was, grinding his butt on the carpet like dogs, or when he shit, it looked like spaghetti?
He needed to buy some Heartline or something from the commercials. They're like,
Hey,
exactly.
we should order through us because we'll get it to you every 4 weeks on the day, and it's a lot cheaper than going to your vet. Meh, meh, meh.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
I'd rather give 10 cents a day to somebody in fucking Cuba.
Fuck that.
Unreal.
Fuck that noise.
Okay, anyways, that killed the infection, but I was basically debilitated. They told me there was a 30% chance I'd make a full recovery 10 years from now.
Oh, good God.
It was a horrible feeling. I felt completely helpless, and the odds weren't good. I couldn't wish what I've been through on anybody. James spent a total of 3 months in the hospital using a wheelchair.
Cool wheelchair, dick.
See, we're going to cut that silence out.
Yeah.
So it sounds like you were on top of it there.
10. Hold on, I got another one that I almost hit.
I'll just re-say that line.
Hey, say to me, when he got better, his friends were like, "Man, you seem, in good spirits." My grandma just took a shit.
Wait, what do you want me to say? When he got better, his friends, what?
Say like, "Oh, it says in this article that when he got better, his friends were like, "Oh man, you seem like you're in really good spirits." And
Oh, okay. Well, when what am I gonna say again? One more time.
just say it. It's gonna be worth it.
So in the article, it says once he got cured, his friends were ecstatic and said that he was in really good spirits.
And he was like,
I'm cool. I'm hip and I'm jive.
Ben. Oh, more on his case. He also had a breakout of extreme acne on his back and arms caused by steroids, as well as diarrhea.
Ooh.
He said the pain has been like nothing I've ever known. Early in my recovery, sometime in January, I had a really terrible acne breakout. Fucking prepubescent bitch.
Seriously, what are you in, like 7th grade?
Right, that was the grade I was gonna say. Jesus. I couldn't sleep for a month because lying on my back hurt, so I just got ass raped the whole time. Wow, crazy. I couldn't really be under running water either, so I had to shower my front instead, and I acted like I was British back in the 1600s, didn't even brush my teeth. The loss of feeling and use of my legs affected every part of my life. I wasn't able to... We get it. The guy had a parasite go up his dick. I got... Ben!
I'm doing this?
Did you find the longest poop fucking audio ever?
Okay, it's done. And it's done.
Diabetes.
Just like this podcast, Ben.
That's right.
You can find me at the Ben Glaze.
And you can find me at the Brett Hayes. Let's
I'm
get
losing
my numbers
followers
up.
by the day. It's depressing.
We're losing listeners by the day, and that's depressing.
Okay, because
that's why we
like
need
doing this. It's fun.
People to tell 2 friends.
Honestly, tell 3 if you got them.
Yeah. We need some fucking reviews again, man.
Yeah, we do.
And Bill Murray's phone number.
We'll be more inclusive and less exclusive if we can get more listeners.
What does that mean?
Hey.
With race.
Yeah, nobody listens.
Yeah, it's okay.
Got your comments, Nate, by the way.
Patreon.com/GlazenHaze.
Email.com/GlazenHaze. Camsoda.com if you want to make some dinner or something. Dude, how old is Kenny? Like, speaking of dinner, how old is Kenny?
Kenny's dead, those bastards. Oh, by the way, you want to talk about how we fucked that one up?
How we fucked what up?
South Park.
Oh, yes. 2 weeks ago, Ben was like, I can't believe it was a season finale of South Park already. And I'm like, yeah, I saw that. I watched it last night. The episode's called season finale. And I'm like, wow, they're only like 6 or 7 episodes in. Usually they do like 23 or 24 episodes.
No, they do 10 now.
Bull fuck.
No, seriously, they've been doing 10-episode seasons for years.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, either way, it was still episode like 5 or 6. And I went back last week and...
It was 6.
Yeah, brand new episode of South Park, and it was just titled season finale, so we're dumb.
No, but what also led to me thinking that was the last episode is...
Integrity Farms thing?
No, I went on to Wikipedia and looked at the episodes, and usually it'll have, a slot for each of the 10 episodes. Yeah. Some may have the titles there, some may not. But there was nothing past this one.
That's weird. Well, probably because they do them weekly.
It looked like it was ending
that makes sense.
at...
That makes a lot of sense.
Episode 6.
Well, it was probably before they started working on episode 7. Quick breakdown here. Have you watched Watchmen at all?
No, because
I still go fuck yourself. Have you watched Rick and Morty at all?
No, I've
all
never
right,
seen
bye,
Rick and
fuckers.
What?
I'm just kidding. What are you looking for?
I was looking for that email for Cam Soda.
Go fuck yourself.
Just go on Cam Soda, buy some coins, and give them to some pretty women.
Yeah, just search for Brett because I'm gonna try and earn some coinage that I can shove up my asshole. I haven't been at the butt plug factory in here a while now. I'm just getting Christmas time.
Mr. Hayes, Leon Hendricks, News 8.
Hey, goodbye, fuckers.
Oh boy.
That's awesome.